What's going on, everybody? So you're gonna get a look at my present real quick. It's a 5 badge pack. It was something that opened on December 28, 2015. Blah blah blah. I already told you guys I could have saw the the symbol, the U and the T, through the ice, so I knew I was getting effed over. Listen, man, it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and open it and see if we can at least get a gold badge, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already knew we'd get screwed, so let's see if we can at least get a gold badge. Let's see if EA has a little bit of mercy on me, bro, and gives me at least the gold badge. That would be appreciated, bro, because like I said, I can't complain. It just cost me a free ice badge that they gave me, and I don't know, what was the other thing? I don't know, it was something else, I don't know. Oh, okay, silvers and bronzes. All right, yo, bro, thank you. Yo, bro, boop, boop. Take it out my butt, then bam, thank you. All right, good stuff. So pretty much I got another one for some reason, I don't know why, and I did another icy pack, I don't know, but yeah, just more of the same. 150 coins. Meanwhile, all I see along Twitter timelines is guys got 99 Jesus and shit from an icy pack. Like, bro, come on, man, stop tweeting that garbage. I don't even want to see it, man. Looking at this Deion Sanders though, out of position player. I had a lot of people tell me that, you know, this dude right here is right up my alley, and they did it explicitly with homosexual context when they did say up my alley, but that's neither here nor there. We're gonna go ahead and pick him up though. We're gonna see how he looks. We're gonna also in this video take a look at Lawrence Taylor, not his card, but his solo. We all know that Lawrence Taylor was a very, very good player. He broke Joe Theismann's leg, which is what he's known for mostly, but he broke a lot of people's body parts. It wasn't just Joe Theismann. Pretty much we knew, you know, that he had an issue with drugs. His drug of choice preferably was crack. And it kind of helped him on the field. If you look at the way he played, a lot of people will downplay the effect of crack cocaine, bro. And I don't know why they do crack/cocaine. Probably, well, I do know why. I'm just trying to act like I don't. But pretty much one is used to help mate the other. But it doesn't really matter about it. This is not a drug class. This is not Breaking Bad. This is bottom line. You know, Deion Sanders is being inserted in the lineup and he's here for tryouts. As far as objectives go, you know, I'm going to be sharing the objectives with you. This week it's going to be, what, 10 completions, 2 interceptions, 6 field goals, 4 pass TDs. So you just want to read to see which ones are combined, which means that you could do it with solos and online. And then the ones that don't have combined, you pretty much have to do it without. You got to do it in one game. So Lawrence Taylor right here, we're going to go ahead and complete his All-Madden solo, and while doing it, test out Deion Sanders. What better way to test him than to do it on Madden's hardest level to see if he's up to the, you know, up to the challenge. So let's go ahead and check him out and see what's good with him. Getting back to Lawrence Taylor, one of the greatest linebackers to ever play this game. I can't say more about him, and just to be, you know, just me being a New Yorker, to know that he played for the New York Giants is very special for me, that we have one of the greatest to ever do it. Obviously, I'm not too happy that the man was smoking more crack than freaking Pookie in, what was that movie, New Jack City? But, you know, listen, everybody has their demons, you know what I'm saying? And it's a situation where, look, you know, sometimes you gotta fucking light the crack pipe, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna sit up here and act like everybody doesn't do something that somebody doesn't like. We all do things people don't like. And you know, that's not good for us. We all do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much a situation where we have to understand that it's in our best interest to let bygones be bygones. He did what he had to do. You know, did he have too much crack? We would never know. You know what I'm saying? But either way, it doesn't really matter to me at this point. Right now, you can just see that we're taking a look at a new A Gizzle for Shizzle. Well, it's a B Gizzle. It's actually a B Gizzle for Shizzle. But at the same time, we have to now understand that the way that the game, the way that Madden 16 has stressed a lot of people out for various reasons. Obviously, I've increased my Xanax dosage, and I'm looking to get some Vicodin. But you know, that's neither here nor there. The bottom line is we have to find new ways to play it if we're going to play it and enjoy it. That's the biggest dilemma for me, is really enjoying it. Because even when I win, some games with this, like right there, okay, all right, Deion, that's the way you want to start off, bro? Okay, yo, bro, listen. Look, the world is yours, bro. Oh, that's a gyration. Did he just do a pump? That was a pump. He just did a pump with his penis. I don't know if you guys seen that. That should be reported. I'm going to report that as a gyration. He just did a pump, and I don't like the way that he did the pump. We obviously know that it's a penis right there, and the cup makes it huge. Like, look at the cup right there. It doesn't move, but you know it's there. No, either way, bro, look, Deion Sanders is not starting off really well. Okay, Eli Manning is jogging out. Obviously, he's going to have a game like he just had against the Minnesota Vikings. It's going to be straight ass with cheese. That's such a bad combination, especially if it's a stanky ass. Right here, he just dots me up real quick. That's not a big deal. Either way, bro, we're gonna make sure that we continue to try out our, our new B Gizzle, and it works for the most part. So I'm just testing it out. It works on All-Madden, so I know for sure it'll work in the game. Whenever I don't get to lab, I just, like I told you guys, you just lab the Gauntlet solos and Ultimate Team, either All Pro or All-Madden. There goes the catch right there. It's gonna make somebody just go right into, you're gonna go right into a clinic, bro. You'll go right into a clinic like, yo, just admit me. They'll be like, why? You're gonna just say, look, man, yo, bro, man, yo. They're gonna be like, why do you need to be here? All you're gonna do is have a remote and a copy of the game with you in your hand, bro. Like, listen, they're like, all right, we understand. Because I'm telling you, bro, Golden Tate is responsible for that catch, but the other catches Odell Beckham Jr. is solely responsible for, because everybody's doing this catch in this game. And it's just real. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights that Eli Manning had. It's pretty much just like the Minnesota Vikings last night. Let's take a look at his highlights. Yeah, bro, get sacked. Okay. What else are you doing? Okay, you're getting sacked again. Okay, yeah, bro, pretty much what Minnesota did to you. Yo, throw that pick six. Throw that pick six. No, you don't want to throw a pick six, Eli? You might as well, bro. The F? Still don't give a F, bro. So looking at it, I didn't really sense a lot of pressure from Lawrence Taylor from the computer on All-Madden. My linemen were able to pick him up, no problem. I didn't run a lot of play action right there. Just, Eli Manning just throwing mad picks. It don't really matter. Yeah, like you can see, he's a linebacker, so I don't know if they're going to blitz him. And obviously, the computer's not going to put him on D-line, so I didn't really get a chance to see what he could do. Obviously, if you want to see his stats, just search him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to waste your time to actually look at it. This is more of just me playing the solo to see if Deion Sanders is worth my time. Because if he's not, you know what I'm saying? See, there goes Lawrence Taylor right there. You saw him. That's this one camera angle he's going to get, trying to get there, but we already got Deion Sanders in the end zone. So, excuse me, when you talk about one of the most impactful players, though, in the history of the NFL, you cannot leave out Lawrence Taylor. And, I just want to say that it has nothing to do with the game itself and how the Giants suck right now and how, Giant fans are crying all across the country. It has nothing to do with that. This solo was particularly to see what Deion Sanders can offer. And why is that guy doing a cartwheel? That's all I wanted to see. Initially, I was going to quick sell him. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Because I didn't understand what was going on, but then I figured out that he was different. You can't throw the ball to him the same way you threw to other receivers. And that's what people don't seem to understand. When I say that somebody sucks, it's because they don't fit my scheme. It doesn't mean that they'll suck in your scheme. And, for all the, right there, take that for 6 real quick while I talk. And then bang this guy's wife that's chasing you down right there. Whoever that guy's name is. What's that, Herzlick? Yeah, bang his wife. It's not that they will suck in your scheme. And that's what a lot of people are starting to understand as they come to my stream. And they're like, oh, that's what you mean. But I always say that. My scheme is very, very particular to me. It's always been that since I've been playing this game. I'm going deep in your moms, dog. That's what I'm doing. I always go deep. Balls deep, when whatever, dog. I'm always going deep. So that's what my game plan is. That's why people recommend people like Sanders to me. Okay, pick me off, bro. I underthrew that. That was thrown late. And yo, bro, whatever. Just run it for 6 too. Run it for 6. Run it for 6. Man, my wife while you at it. That's not the case. I don't really care about that. And that's another thing about the Giants too. They got to get rid of Rashad Jennings. It's no way that guy should be in the NFL at all next season. He's garbage, bro. Like seriously, he's a bum. Right there, he tries to throw me a pick and doesn't even care about it. Good stuff, computer. But keep in mind, this is All-Madden. So, whatever Deion is doing right now, he should be able to do on All-Pro. Obviously, when I go to first team All-Madden, when I'm playing head-to-head, something's going to happen ridiculous. I try to throw a fade route right there, but Tony Romo, he's Tony Romo. He's going to throw it to the cheerleaders on the thing there. You see how far Deion Sanders gets up in the air, so they can all do that crazy jump catch. And then right there, he tries to go for another fade. Obviously, he gets it knocked out. Right here, we just do a fade route again. He goes up and gets it. So he's a guy that you don't have to sub out to hit the fade route. That's pretty much what I'm showing you the card for, to let you guys see. You don't really need to sub him out. You don't got to put in a taller guy. You don't got to do none of that stuff. He'll get up. He has a very, very high jump, and that works. That works in his favor against everybody. So you can see he goes up real quick, gets it. As long as you're getting that animation, the player is fine, no matter how short they are. Like Brandon Cooks, I believe, has a pretty high jump too, so you can actually do it with him as well. Right there, I just come straight in on a running back. It was a goddamn draw. I just sacked both of them. Because they're both, the New York Giants have played like total ass all season. And, pretty much he deserved that. And, that's for my Giants fans out there. I had to hurt their quarterback real quick. But you can see, as far as it goes, Deion Sanders definitely gets separation. He's definitely a guy that is useful if you run an offense where you want to throw the ball deep. For the guys, the number one play that's run, no matter what skill level, is 4 verticals. So He's a guy that'll probably kill in the slot. Obviously, with me, I keep him on the outside because I don't really give a shit. And that's what guys have to understand. Like, you know, you guys try to give me advice and stuff like that. If I'm not asking you for advice, don't give it to me because I don't even read it. Like, I actually look at it, but you know, my brain memory is at the point where now it reserves itself for things that matter. So I can actually look at something or look at a person and not, you know, and not have any type of response because I don't want to utilize my, you know, the excess glucose that's being used for my brain. So I don't even comprehend what people are saying or doing. I don't really give a shit. But the good thing about it is, you know, we were able to successfully figure out a new blitz while playing this game. And that's what you guys should do. Instead of, you know, trying to figure out where to heat, whatever, of course you can lurk it, but you want to make sure that you can find something out yourself. You want to do different things. You know what I'm saying, bro? You don't want to always be that guy that's like always lurking. You know what I'm saying? Like your name is visible in everybody's stream simultaneously. You're just looking for heat. You know what I'm saying, bro? Or you got a subscription for $95,000 a month for an ebook. Whatever. Look, bro, sometimes you got to really depend on yourself, man. And you know, you can figure it out better that way because when you teach yourself things, you don't lose the memory of it. You know, of course you need a premise. Some guys need premises to figure out where to start from. I just start. You know what I'm saying, bro? Just start. And then if I happen to be lurking somebody's stream and I see something else that adds to it, I add to it. And that's pretty much what you got to do, bro. But don't be scared to start something yourself. But either way, you can see that the All-Madden was not ready. They weren't prepared for what was about to happen to him. Right there, I don't know how. Okay, whatever. This guy Victor, bro. Victor Cruz jumping up like a wild maniac and shit. Okay, what? Oh, that's a pick. That's a pick. Oh yeah, that's a pick. All right, the Prince, bro. So it doesn't really matter, bro. We were able to see. He showed me enough to make a start for my team. So the next time that I do stream, you know, Deion Sanders should be on the team, unless he does something really, really drastic before then, like get fired on his day off. Because if I don't stream, if I don't play head-to-head, you know, he shouldn't be cut because I'm just doing regular solo, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. But I don't know. I was thinking about doing some grinding off air, you know, off stream, just so I could get this goddamn MUT master. Because every time I'm in the stream with you guys, I get my ass whipped and I don't know what's going on. So, you know, I haven't decided yet. I'll figure out what's going on. And then look how we're going to end it. Look, he really, like, nobody jumped. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on. Bro, neither one of these two idiots jumped. Like, are you serious right now? You just stand there. Tom Coughlin, man, you might have to get fired. And that's pretty much it for this solo. Lawrence Taylor, just search him. You'll see all his stats. He's a really, really good card. Me, personally, he would be on the D-line for me. He wouldn't play linebacker. He's too short. And I got Dupree out there and Anthony Barr. You get a frozen badge for completing one aspect of the objectives. We're going to go ahead and see what kind of ice pack they got for me. Let's check it real quick. What is this? So we're going to open it? What's going on? All right, there we go. All right, what we got? Okay, 250 coins. All right, so we're right on schedule with the bullshit. All right, look, look, bro. If I see another tweet where a guy pulled 99 Moses, I'm going to just delete everything from that person. You know what I'm saying? From whatever person that's retweeting it, just delete everything and ban them from my view, bro. But that was it for you guys. I'll see you next time. One love.